Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning with this Glitter Momma kit, Mary. It's my first kit in my 12 Kits of Christmas series, and it is in rose gold foil. Maybe you all have seen this in a haul that I did recently, but it's got lovely pinks and greens, kind of a mauve. Not really, it's more of like a pinky mauve, but yeah, definitely a lot of pink as well in the kit. And I got the deco sheet as well. So yeah, let's get into it. I want to apologize first in case my voice is a little crackly. I'm getting over a bit of a sore throat I've had for the last couple of days. As part of my job, I do interviews, and I've had a ton of interviews over the last week, and all that extra talking on top of my regular work has done a number on my voice. A colleague of mine recommended something called throat coat, which, you know, I hate to be this way, but sounds pretty gross on first, on first discussion, but I looked it up and it's a tea. And so I put it in my grocery pickup order and we'll try it and see how it goes. They say there's eucalyptus in it, eucalyptus oil. So yeah, I don't know if I've ever had anything with that in it. I'm just kind of nervous in case I end up being allergic to it. Because that would be awful, but yeah, I'll try it and see if that works. This week there will be way fewer interviews. This coming week will be way fewer interviews, so hopefully I won't need it as much, but yeah. So yeah, we are winding down towards the end of the year. I kind of can't believe it that 2021 is almost over. It's so weird. I feel like, you know, the year has kind of really flown by. I don't know why I get this feeling, considering I feel like I haven't done that much. I mean, okay, fair enough. I switched jobs this year, started a new job, and I moved into a new apartment. But I feel like I didn't do, you know, as much as I have done other years, like with traveling, you know, in my job 2 jobs ago, I used to travel like basically every 6 weeks internationally, which was really, really stressful. And yeah, I don't know. It's hard to think, you know, what I've done this year, considering I felt like I spent so much of it inside. But yeah, I mean, I got a promotion at the job that I'm at right now, and you know, it's been really challenging. But I have a lot to be thankful for. So some of you all may have seen that I have like an executive coach who helps me because I'm a new manager in my role, and she recommended that I start a gratitude journal. This is always really hard for me because I kind of feel like it's really cheesy. I as much as I, you know, preach self-care, which I'm super into, I'm not really an eat, pray, love person or like a live, laugh, love person. I'm much more of a like, what do we need to do? Let's get down to it, you know, kind of no nonsense sometimes. So it's hard for me to really stop and smell the roses, so to speak, which is kind of what gratitude helps you do. But she recommended, my executive coach recommended that I do this as a way to kind of work on and mitigate some of the frustration that I feel with my job. Which I don't know, you know, how you all experience work frustration, but it can really spill over into everything for me. When I'm having like a rough week at work, whether it's challenging colleagues or like a project isn't going the way that I want it to go, or, you know, someone is doing something really frustrating, it can spill over into my personal life where I'm just like, listen, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm just like grumping around the house, for lack of a better term. So I have taken her advice and I have started doing a gratitude journal. And again, it's hard for me because I'm like, some of these things I'm like, I don't know if I feel grateful for them. Like they just feel very run of the mill, I guess. So I talked to her about it and she said, you know, why don't you just write down things that you notice that are like bring you any amount of pleasure during the day. And so that's easier for me to do than being like, oh, I feel super grateful for, you know, things that again feel really, really mundane sometimes when I think about them. So stuff that's gone in my gratitude journal has been like, my boyfriend made tostadas, chicken tostadas the other night for dinner, and they were really good. I don't know if I was just super hungry, but you know, that's one of his go-to meals that he makes really well. So it was like, I was eating them like, oh, this is so delicious. And I was like, do you think this could go in the gratitude journal? He's like, well, it's something you noticed that brought you some pleasure, so put it in there. And I was like, really, does this count? Because I feel like when you write gratitude stuff, it has to be like big stuff. But I guess, you know, you can have these small moments of gratitude. So I did write that down, and like I went on a walk to the Walgreens to pick up something that I needed, and it was so kind of quiet and pleasant outside. You know, it wasn't too cold, and the walk was really just, yeah, it was very like refreshing to me to have this walk. So I was like, okay, I'll put that in. So I'm working on it, and I might post some pictures of my journal setup on Instagram, since I'm working on, you know, journaling with this gratitude journal more frequently, and then like general journaling more. But it helps me to keep doing it if it's really pretty, and I bought a few, you know, journaling kits. So yeah. As always, by the way, if you all have any questions about the stickers, feel free to reach out in the comments or message me on IG. On Instagram, I post pictures, detailed pictures of the spreads with all the tags, so you can also check it out there, Planned with Ash. Yeah, so beyond the gratitude journal, what else is going on this week? It's my last kind of week in the office. I am taking 2 weeks off starting on the 20th, and I'm super excited to just have some downtime. It's kind of a weird time of year to take off because you've got, you know, you're preparing for Christmas, then Christmas comes, and you've got those like awkward days between Christmas and New Year's. I'm afraid it was awkward because you're off, but like in COVID pandemic times, like I don't know how many people I'll end up seeing, since a lot of people will be traveling away, and I'll be staying for this holiday. So yeah, it just feels like I just don't know, you know, what I'm gonna end up doing and like how I'm gonna fill the time. My sister will be coming to visit, so that's exciting to spend Christmas together. Normally when I am in California on Christmas, I don't get to spend it with any of my family, obviously, since my family's all, you know, back east or in that general direction. But it's gonna be nice to have her here, and I'm looking forward to just like, yeah, having like a small but mighty family Christmas at home. What else is going on this week? I mean, it's such a kind of weird time at work because people are starting to trickle out, yet there's things we need to get done before the quarter ends. So I'm like trying to get a bunch of stuff done, you know, with regards to budget and all of that before the quarter ends. So it really is quite busy. I didn't expect to be this busy before yeah, the end of the year. So very, very interesting time. You know, I haven't asked for anything for Christmas, and I'm worried that I'm trying to remember if I have everyone's Christmas list down. So my boyfriend's family this year was like, instead of us buying each other Christmas gifts, let's make each other Christmas gifts. It has to be all handmade. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? I mean, short of planning, I don't know if I think of myself as a very kind of crafty person. So I really have no idea what I'm gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do. And I keep saying to my boyfriend, I'm like, hey, we need to work on our Christmas gifts. And he's like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And so we're what? Almost 2 weeks away from Christmas, and we still don't know what we're gonna make or do. And it's pretty nerve-wracking. So if you have any ideas of handmade gifts for someone who isn't super crafty, let me know. I can sew a little bit. I don't really crochet or knit. I haven't in a while. I'm really a paper crafts kind of person, but I also don't know what I can make paper crafts. Like I was thinking maybe some origami. I don't know, but I would need to look up instructions online. And then like, what kind of origami stuff should I make? Is everyone in the family I'm making for his mother, his father, and his sister? Like, does everyone get an origami bird? Is that a good enough gift? I just don't know. stress that names me. I'm also looking forward to, you know, seeing my mother's, spending the holidays with my niece. My mother is so cute with my niece. It's her first grandchild, and she's definitely got the first grandchild syndrome where it's like, you need to put a hat on that baby. You know, she always needs to be wearing socks when she's inside. And granted, some of that is fair because they do live in Chicago and it's cold, and I get it, but it's also like, you know, she's just very fussy over the baby. So I know they have some Christmas outfits planned. Honestly, I don't know what our Christmas pajamas are going to be this year. My mother has a tradition where every year she buys everyone matching Christmas pajamas, and we all either get together, whoever is like in person, and take pictures in the pajamas. I haven't got the pajamas yet. And yeah, so I don't know if we're going to be able to take the picture. I better call her and ask. Or if she's watching this video, she's going to be like, listen, the Christmas pajamas are on the way, or I forgot this year, we'll see. But we've done it for a few years, and it's always really cute. I think I have mine from last year. I almost never pull them out to wear them except during like Christmas time, so they're distinctly Christmas themed pajamas. Yeah, we'll see. And with the mail, so I know a lot of shops have updated their shipping times to take into account, you know, mail delays. But honestly, what I've been noticing is that when I get a tracking number, I will click on it and see the like projected time, and then it'll actually show up a couple days before said date. So like some of my Black Friday orders are coming in. That's going to be a massive haul, you know. Whoa, I just can't even tell you how big that haul is going to be. But it'll say, oh, it's arriving like Saturday the 11th. And then, you know, I check some mornings. Okay, let's just be real. And I say I check every morning to see what it's like. And then it'll shows up on the day of the 9th. It's like out for delivery. And I'm like, whoa, you know, so it's going a little bit faster than I think, but maybe they're just making sure that everyone's prepared for it to be slower than maybe what they need. But yeah, I'm curious what other people's experience have been, because my packages have not been delayed at all. It's been like very reasonable shipping, and again, showing up before the projected time. So that's cool. But I still, you know, with supply chain delays and all that, you know, I feel like it's too late for me to order anything for Christmas if I want it to get here on time. So that's the end of this spread. Hope you all like this and my rambly chat. Let me know what you're doing for Christmas. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.